So I started having a look and saying, right, if I put loft insulation in there, it goes up from maybe 70 points to 73 points. And that just gets me into a C. Yeah. So really, really worth doing. I'm sure there'll be loads of companies coming out with software like this at some point, but it's a good way that you can analyze. What I also noticed was when I was putting some of my own properties in, was that the EPC information actually wasn't completely correct, because it was saying that I had like a very bad score for double glazing, but I did have double glazing. So many years ago, an EPC certificate was just a criteria. You had to have one. So you just get somebody round, you pay them 30, 40 quid and you get an EPC. We was never really fussed about how good the EPC rating was. It was just a piece of paper that we needed to tick a box. But now I think if we take a bit of a closer look, some of our EPC ratings that might be teetering, C or a D or D or an E, we might be able to lift them just by getting another assessor in, and maybe putting in the loft insulation or upgrading the boiler. Some of my analysis was saying, if you've got a combi boiler that's after a certain age or something, you get a better score. And I was thinking, well, mine is within that certain age. So I think my message here is check your EPC certs to see where you stand. See how close they are to moving up to the next letter, and have a look at what you might need to do to aim towards that C, because it is getting important. And the mortgage lenders at some point will also be asking a bit more about the ratings, and quite possibly asking for a C to get lending.